Crawlers, welcome back to Motion RC, and we got another great addition to our new in-house brand, Primus, of RC cars and trucks. These are the Primus PC10 Pro RC crawlers. Now these crawlers come 1/10 scale with a lot more features than the recent PC10 regular versions, I guess you'd call them, that we just showed you and released last week. The crawlers come with lights, they come with a lot of scale features, you can open the doors, they look a whole lot different and more upgraded, a lot of great additions on the insides too that we're going to get to, but we're excited to offer these ready to run, and they are available right now. So before we do get inside, let's just run through the features and the differences of the PC10 Pro versus the PC10. So some of the similar features between the PC10 regulars and the Pros is that both models arrive fully decorated and ready to run. They both feature portal axles with metal gears and complete ball bearings. That's going to give you that extra ground clearance, increase the torque, and optimize the wheel speed. Both have the shift on the fly 2-speed transmissions, as well as the proven 4-leaf chassis design with aluminum main rails and shocks, and the internal springs with dust covers. Now, some of the differences between the Pro, which makes this Pro versus the standard, is that this one features a Hobbywing 60 amp ESC versus the 40 amp for the standard version. So you got a brushed 60 amp ESC, and it is capable of both LiPo and nickel metal hydride operation, so whatever battery you want to use is up to you. This model features LED lights on the front and the back that are controlled via the transmitter that's included. You also have transmitter controlled front and rear differentials. Running the diffs locked provides maximum climbing torque and performance at the expense of steering and turning radius, but if you open the diffs, you allow the wheel to turn and corner better in high speed conditions. So you're able to switch between locked, front open, and front rear diffs on the fly, so you get a wide range of handling, climbing, crawling, and performance options. Now while the PC10 standard has like a soft plastic body, this model, the Pro, comes with an injection molded hard plastic body where the doors open, the tailgate opens, you got a complete interior. It'll accept a 10th or 12th scale figure for inside, all these types of things that you can really deck it out. It looks, you know, a lot better than the PC10 standard for guys really interested in those scale bodies. And then just some of the other features of the PC10 Pro. Again, right now it's available in 2 color options. You have the gray and the orange. You've got molded front and rear bumpers, fender guards, wipers, mirrors, all sorts of awesome scale details. And you also get high grip crawler tires with functional beadlock wheels. So the features are abound on the Pro version, and what you see in front of you here are just some of the things that both models will come with out of the box. So you get a manual, of course, you get 2 extra battery straps, even though inside, I'll show you in a second, you don't necessarily need them. They're just extra support. You do have a T-connector adapter that will lengthen your T connection on your battery. You got an extra linkage, and you've got some tools and screws, you know, as backups and extras if you want to get into it. But again, pulling them out of the box, everything is already done. Now, I just turned the orange one on. You can see here the lights on it. You got the front headlights, and you've got rear lights as well. And then on the transmitter itself, I believe the lights are going to be on the channel 4 switch, which is right here by my finger. So if I go to the middle, I believe you get like hazards. The lights will flash, and then you can turn the lights off entirely the other way. So that'll work for the back as well. The lights will turn off, but you leave them on. And again, we'll show you in a second. I'm going to take the top off this one and show you how to do that. But turning it on, underneath, you'll see your on-off switch is going to be right under here. So once your battery's plugged in, you will not need to unplug it. You could just turn the switch on and off there. Now I'll show you some of the other features in the other models. So I'm just going to quickly move this stuff out of the way. Take that one over there, and let's take a look at the internals, the gray one. Now, one thing about taking the body off, you're going to notice underneath are 4 thumb screws, if you will, that mount the body. It's a metal to metal connection, so it slides in. You can lift the body, you can lower it by doing that, but right now I've already got them loose. So when you go to take it off, once it's loose, it'll just pop up, and then you're going to have, just be careful, you have 1 connection. That's for the LED lights. So I'm going to unplug that, and then this whole body can be removed nice and easy. And then you could take a look at the nice, clean internals inside. Again, I'm running this on a 5002S, and the reason I say you don't necessarily need the straps, there's places for those battery straps here that will make them connect, but you have a really nice clip, and being that it's a crawler, I can't imagine why you really need to hold them down. I doubt you're going to be doing anything too crazy that it'll bounce out. But again, that's up to you. So now I'm going to turn this one on. So you need 4 AA batteries for the transmitter, and then let's come underneath for our switch. So now we are on and turned. I just want to show you the inside. So the first thing you're going to see is the servo here. That's for your shift on the fly 2-speed transmission, and that's controlled by the button on the transmitter here. So one will be high speed, one will be low speed. I'm not actually certain which is which at the moment. Looking at it, I'd have to drive it around, but that's how you change it, and it'll change on the fly. And then you see the 2 servos here. That's for the front diffs and the rear diffs. For locking and unlocking them are the 2 buttons up here. When I push one, that's for the front, other one's for the back and forth. And you see the lights on the transmitter too give you a nice indication to let you know that they're locked or unlocked based on the lights. And then the rest of your transmitter, while we're there, gives you all the usual stuff you'd expect with an RC crawler, as far as or any RC car. You have the ability to trim your wheels, your turning radiuses, and you have the ability to trim your throttle. But then looking again on the inside, just a clean, simple build here. You got a nice aluminum chassis that I don't know you could see, but that's running through, through most of the body. But you see the plastic molded parts inside that give it a nice scale look to it. Your receiver and everything already plugged in, and that's going to be nicely tucked away in this box here. You got your ESC up front, easy access if you need to change anything, if you ever need to swap that out or whatnot. And then taking a look underneath, again, you see the portal axles and everything. If I just hit the drive, you see how that all works and looks really nice in there. And as with all the Primus vehicles that we're going to introduce in this lineup, and this is no exception, we're going to have a full array of spare parts, and I mean a ton of spare parts, almost every little bit and piece that you'd ever need. If you ever have an issue, you head right to motionrc.com or EU, and you're going to be able to get your spare parts. So that's a really awesome feature. And then when it comes to the tires, again, tires nice and squishy, bead lock, really well put. Your suspension is awesome on this thing. We noticed it just driving around. I mean, if it's leaning even a little bit on the side, the suspension is really nice and loose, and obviously you can adjust them to your liking, however you wish. And all around, it's just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful truck. You have the ability to access your ESC if needed through the hood. So the hood, lifts up just by its own, and it's got magnets in here that will, keep it down. Again, as we mentioned, some of the spare parts, you got nice plastic, unlike the standard version where it's part of the body. This is nice hard plastic. You can actually pull the windows out if you want. They pop out, so they're in there. Again, nice. You can move the your rear view mirrors and such. And then taking a look at opening up the doors, you got a really nice molded interiors, and all 4 doors will open, or actually the trunk as well. The back will open, and that's locked. That's like on a little swing locking mechanism here. You just loosen it up and you can get access. So you can really trick it out, and you can put figures in there, all sorts of things like that to accessorize it. But overall, it's a nice sturdy model. It's a good looking model, especially the orange one. Something about the orange one just really pops, off there. But all around, just a beautiful truck and a great addition to our new in-house brand for Primus. So guys, that's about going to do it for this video. I hope we went over all the features you can expect to see in the PC10 Pro editions. They're both available now at motionrc.com and EU. Links are in the description down below. And if you have any questions or anything like that, don't hesitate to leave them down below in the comment section. And if you enjoy this video, if you enjoy Primus now, and you're excited about what else is to come, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. We can't wait to put that plaque on the wall. Thanks so much, guys, for watching, and we'll see you next time at Motion RC.